Hey guys, I'm going to do a bit of a special edition video today. A friend of mine sent me a video. I think it was issued by the Poilievre campaign, I'm not sure, but it's a montage of our dear Justin and some of the Trudeau isms he's said over the years that I feel I might need to react to, I guess, given that the friend who sent me this, that's probably what he expects. So I'm going to give it a shot. This is my first reaction video. It might be my only reaction video. Definitely special edition on the channel. So here goes.
It does require putting a price on things right now so that we can set ourselves up for success.
Success, yeah. Different F word there, I think, Justin. Yeah.
In the future. And that's an easy thing for short-term politicians, short-term thinker politicians.
Interest
there you
rates
go.
are at historic lows, Glenn.
Yeah, short-term thinkers. I've always loved this particular part of interest rates are at an all-time low, Glenn. Oh, yeah? Yeah, what are we going to do, Justin? Borrow our way to being rich? What's the plan with the low interest rates? Yeah, love that, especially at the time where he was sporting his I am a man of the people beard. I am just like you. Yeah, you're not a trust fund baby at all. Yeah, sure. It's not transparent.
You'll forgive me if I don't think about monetary policy.
Yeah. I don't think about monetary policy. What do you think of up there, really? If you're the CEO of a country and you don't think about its monetary policy because you just happen to win the popularity contest, what is it that you do? Yeah, great.
If you use your credit card to go back to school,
Oh, this is an all-time high right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
or if you use your credit card, you go into debt to build an expansion on your house that you're then going to be able to sell your house for more. If you're making investments that are going to return.
Use your credit card to go to school or expand your house. Really? You think putting a $20,000 bathroom on my credit card is a good idea? Yeah, of course. Because I'm not going to pay twice that much over the next 30 years. Oh yeah, yeah, it's a genius idea, Justin. You recommend people don't buy a TV on a credit card, but you're okay with them remodeling the house or expanding their house. Yeah, because that adds value. Sure, it adds value. It doesn't add cash flow, Justin. They'd have to sell the house to pay it back, and then yeah, they're homeless or they're entering a housing market that is absolute, just a disaster, depending on where they are. Good job, good job.
That is how you grow a strong economy.
Oh yeah, this is how you grow a strong economy. Of course, of course. Yes, debt is the cornerstone of all strong economies.
And the budget will balance itself.
The budget will balance itself. Comedy show. You should be a stand-up comic, Justin. I think you do a better job at it. I mean, you have plenty of practice falling down the stairs to pick up ladies. So, you know, didn't work with a calculator on monetary policy in your youth, but definitely worked on that. Here's a guy who, yeah, with his goatee and his little dragon shirts. Yeah, okay. Look, I'm not too sure what to say here. I'm not necessarily a Poilievre fan. My views on government are probably divergent than most. But it's time to get rid of Mick Jagger's bastard baby. Bastard trust fund baby from government. Please, oh, make this end. It's just been a disaster over and over again. I know I don't have evidence of this, but I used to tell people when they were allowed to visit each other, when we were allowed to see each other during the summer of 2020, you know, 6 feet apart through plexiglass outside. Yeah, when we were allowed to do that, and they had this big program, CERB and all that stuff, and you can get free money for doing nothing. The only words I said were, this is going to cause a lot of inflation. It seemed to stupefy a lot of people that were talking to me. They hadn't heard that term in a long time because, you know, we'd had inflation for 70 years up till then. So what's the difference? Yeah. And now we're in the midst of it. We have inflation. We're probably going to have deflation combined with inflation in the next year at some point, which is absolutely horrible. That's another video in all itself. But yeah, here's my thing on government. Possibly, not that this is a politics channel at all, or that I'm the guy to advise you on this, but what I can advise you on, don't take your financial advice from a guy who says he doesn't pay attention to monetary policy and says to max out your credit card. No, not a financial advisor. Shouldn't be allowed to even say those words with the position he's in. But in terms of government, We need to stop deifying politics, okay? We've moved away from having the church as this deity that lorded over us and gave us the rules and told us what to do, and now we have the government. Oh, almighty, powerful government as the deity of the times that gives us orders and tells us how to live our lives. And we need to start thinking a little bit less monolithically. I'm stealing this from Rory Sutherland, by the way. I'm not smart enough to come up with this. But we need to think about government less monolithically. We currently subscribe to, if I'm a conservative, I have a set of rules, and these rules apply, and that's it. And if I'm a liberal, I'm a liberal, and the two can never touch. We've even made the House of Commons that way, where they're separated by an aisle, which is hilarious. But it's okay to have divergent views that meet one or the other party. Here's a good example of a non-monolithic government system. I would prefer that my federal government be more libertarian, all right? Just let me live my life, don't interfere with me, and that's it. Set the rules so that the other branches of government cannot interfere as well, and from there we're good. At the provincial or state level, I would prefer a more conservative, run it a bit like a business and not like a frat house type of government. Locally, in our townships, I'd prefer a more liberal aspect of the government. And then obviously when you come to my home, it's definitely much more socialist between me and my wife, and don't currently have kids, but if I did, then obviously it'd be socialist. They're not going to work for a while, I'm going to have to provide for them. And between me and my dog, it's absolute Marxism, you know, to each as he requires and from each to his ability, or however that goes. Yeah, my dog is never going to be monetized and, you know, brings value to me in different ways, so yeah, it's a Marxist relationship. I think we need to stop looking at our government relationships and even our personal relationships as monolithic entities that follow a specific thing. I don't think it exists. In fact, I'm not sure if it's MIT or Harvard that did a study on this before and concluded that large monolithic governments are only destined to fail. So yeah, there you go. There's a bit of a rant and a special edition political reaction. I don't know what to call this video. Have a good weekend, guys. By the way, if you're in the US and you're getting a kick out of this, remember, November is right around the corner, and you guys are going to have to choose between Grandpa Joe, who's basically a walking medic alert bracelet advertisement, or the orange I can't pay my billionaire. I don't know which is worse or which is better in your case, but don't laugh too hard about our Justin Trudeau isms, because yeah, we're going to prepare the popcorn for November on our side of the border. Thanks for watching.